Hey guys, welcome to Palm Valley Production. Today we're going to be talking about the ME1. It is an Allen and Heath in-ear mixer, mainly for band members. Today we're going to be showing you how to use it, what it does, and the ways you can utilize it to get the best in-ear mix possible. Let's check it out.
Alright, so here we have the ME1. This is what the band members will be using to mix their in-ears. Here we have local mic. I like to keep this all the way down. It is a little microphone right here. It doesn't do much, it's pretty useless. Master level is the master volume of the overall output. I like to keep this right in the middle. This just helps things not be too loud, not be too soft. And these three buttons right here, this allows us to go into our group. So say drums, go into group, we can see everything that's in here. We'll touch on that later. Solo will solo whatever you're clicked on as far as these channels down here, so you can hear specific things. And then if we go over to mute, it'll mute whatever you're clicked on, and it'll blink just to let you know that you muted that channel if you don't want to hear something. And then these three buttons, you shouldn't have to use those. We use these when we're programming them or changing some certain settings, but you shouldn't have to touch them. We'll start with 1 through 6. 1 through 6 are our vocal channels. These will change every weekend by names from our soundboard. So we'll start here. This allows you to change volume, and pressing and holding allows you to pan either all the way right, all the way left, or somewhere in the middle of those two. This will be pretty important, this concept of just twisting for volume and then pressing down and holding and twisting for panning. That is also the same concept within the groups. Again, we can do that between 1 through 6, and a general thing that I like to do is when I'm playing, I like to have the panning respective on their position on the stage. So if Zach's in the middle, I leave him in the middle. Jamie's a little bit left, I have her all the way to the left just a little bit. And then for Jessica, I do have her all the way left because she might be on the far left side of the stage. And I can have her kind of right in the middle right there. And then whoever's on 5 all the way right, and then 6, wherever they may be. We'll move on to click. Click is usually one of the loudest things in someone's ears so that they can stay on time. We'll go ahead and press on group. We'll see Pro C and click. Click is coming from the computer on stage. Pro C is coming from the Pro Presenter computer at front of house. And you can change volume accordingly just by clicking, so that's highlighted, moving this to change volume, holding it to change pan. Same thing on track. We'll have just a track channel and a Pro T channel from Pro Presenter. This is from on stage. We'll move on to our drums. We can go ahead and press on group. You can change just the preference. You can pan if you want to. You can leave everything in the middle. It's really up to you and what you want your in-ears. We'll go to bass. Bass is its own channel. You just change volume, change panning. I like to leave it right in the middle. That's where it sounds good. We'll go to 11, which is our keys. And if we're running 2 keys, there'll be keys 2 left, keys 2 right. But just recently here in Good Day, we're only running 1 keyboard. So we'll have keys 1 left, keys 1 right, and they're panned respectively to what they're named to. The volume stays all the way up, and we'll go ahead and just change volume here. On 12, we have the electrics. Same concept. We have 2 electrics, panned respectively to their channel names, and volume change based on preference. We'll go to 13, which is just acoustic. You can change that to whatever you want, change panning to whatever you want. 14 is unassigned. This is an extra channel if we want to add something for Christmas or Easter. If we want extra microphones, we can put that in there. For 15, we have MD Talkback, so it's our music director and our talkback mic at front of house. We can go ahead and press on group. We can change volume. I like to keep it all the way up for both of them. This is where we hear a lot of important calls on stage for cues in the song, or if something's happening technically, we can hear that. And here on 16, we have speech. So this is mic A, mic B, and our teach mic. I like to label the microphones the name of the person who's on it for that weekend. So Becky was on it last weekend. That's mic A. Mic B is a spare. And Ryan was on our teach mic. So put Pastor Ryan and teach. And that's about it.